Hey everyone, my name is Gianna, and I'm just going to give some advice to first-year sophomores, basically anybody who's considering a career in business and finance. So to the younger folks, the first years and sophomores, the really big piece of advice I have is don't think that there is one path. In the most general sense, do not think that business and finance is exclusively investment banking, because that's what I thought it was. But as I learned more, I met more people, I reached out to alumni, to professors, to older friends, you learn that there are dozens, if not hundreds of roles in this space that you haven't even considered. And so at the basic level, there's global capital markets and sales and trading and wealth management and private equity and all of that. But then it breaks down even further, and you can look at finance-related roles, but in non-finance industries. So working in the finance office at a fashion company or at an art museum. So just don't feel trapped within one specific industry or one specific role. And the way to avoid doing that is by talking to as many people as possible. If you meet an alumni who's 40 or 50 or 60, ask them about what roles they've had, and you'll really learn that there is not one path and that the path to your ultimate end goal is not linear. And to that end, don't be really caught up in taking really specific classes or being in a really specific club. What you need to be doing is just learning and talking to as many people as possible. I was not in Scale and Coin or DSP or any of that, but I still found my way by talking to as many people as possible and by getting hands-on experience in internships. So don't be worried if your path to business and finance doesn't look like your friends or like the one that you read on the internet. And then to the upperclassmen, as you are moving through the recruitment process and maybe have a better idea of what you want to do, talk to the people at the firms you want to work with and really listen to your gut feelings about how those interactions go. Because at the end of the day, the jobs that you're going to be doing are pretty similar across firms, but what is going to make or break your experience at a firm is who you interact with when you're sitting at that desk working on that project for 12, 14, 16 hours a day. Ask, is this somebody who I can joke about something with and then get back to work? Can I ask them as many questions as I want and be able to learn productively and in a non-judgmental environment? Can we sit and talk over dinner and talk about things besides our work? So trust yourself when you have those conversations, those internships, when you meet people. How are you being treated? Do you feel like you can fit into that company culture? Because, like I said, the work at the end of the day is pretty similar across firms, but what changes a lot and what makes everything worth it is the people you get to work with.